Okay. Hi. My name is Ennis, and this is my channel where I talk about emotions, spirituality, and self-therapy. We have difficult conversations, and we're just here to feel the feels. So welcome. Thank you for being here. What I want to talk about today is the importance of journaling. I did a video earlier about how to treat your emotions and spirituality like a video game to help you heal and level up. And we're going to talk about it today in a bit more of a specific manner. Specifically, journaling, scripting, meditating, talking to your emotions and talking to your thoughts. When we're doing a lot of this healing, it's very easy for us to get caught up in the, I don't want to say like the bad stuff, but it's almost easy for us to get into a victim mentality because the stuff that has happened to us is just not fair. And it's fair for us to admit that, and it's fair for us to be angry about any sort of mistreatment. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit about how I journal. When I journal, it's really just to jot down ideas, talk to my emotions. I journal various ways. There is not one specific way that I stick to. Every day I go with my intuition, whatever feels right, I'll write about that. Sometimes I'll write more poetry, sometimes I'll write just like jot form, like point form notes. Sometimes I'll pull out my tarot and my oracle cards and I'll have that lead me. I'll look at other journal prompts, whatever it is. But the point is that every single day I touch base with my emotions. When you're doing self-therapy, this is key. The reason it's key is because you're doing stuff on your own. And if you don't almost kind of chart the progress, you're not going to be able to see how much work you're actually doing. When you're dealing with a therapist or counselor or something like that, it's a lot easier for them to remind you, right? So you go into your meeting and appointment, you kind of do a recap, did you do your homework? Did you do this stuff? Did you do this? And they keep you on track. When you're doing self-therapy, it is very easy to kind of fall back onto yourself, to kind of break away from your healing and almost get stuck in a place that you don't necessarily need to be stuck in. And this is where journaling is key. When you first get into journaling, especially if you're someone like me and you're not comfortable talking about your emotions and you're not comfortable writing down your thoughts or just writing down how you're feeling, it is really intimidating to start journaling. And if you're thinking, how is it that you can't talk about emotions and you have a YouTube channel that talks about emotions? This is also part of my therapy, doing these videos. I do have a lot of knowledge and understanding in emotions. I talk to my emotions regularly. However, I still feel them. I still feel these emotions, and there are times when they cripple me, and this is where I pull out my journal and I touch base, and I can be stuck in some sort of shadow mentality where I'm kind of critical on myself. There's negative self-talk, but I'll look at my journal, I'll kind of look at the work I've done in the past, I'll get all these thoughts out, I'll talk to them, I'll say, shadows, why are you here? Why am I hearing this lack mentality? And I'll kind of review my steps of, well, I'm doing all of this right now. Of course I'm gonna have lack mentality because it's not gonna show up just like that. I have to be patient. And then you look at your journal and you're like, okay, well, am I being patient? Am I doing this? Am I doing all of the steps that I have set up for myself to lead me to success? And this is where journaling is key. And this is also where kind of reviewing your journal is also key. And I'm going to talk more about that in celebration, the importance of celebration. Reviewing the work that you've done allows you to see that you're actually doing the work. a lot of the times when we get stuck on something, it's because we don't see any physical implications of it. It's kind of like the karma consequence, right? It's like you do one nice thing, or you spend a year doing the things you think are the right things to do, and it's like, well, I'm not seeing any results. But paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, especially your present and the past, and in regards to what you want in the future, keeps you on track. Whether you're doing it just for healing, or you're doing it for spiritual ascension, or anything like that, keeping a journal of every single day just allows you to keep the flow of emotions going. It also helps you ground and center, and it just helps keep you accountable, and it helps you celebrate the progress you've already made, so you can keep the momentum and keep healing. And there are going to be certain steps, levels, tests, or emotions that you get stuck on, and you're just kind of like, man, I cannot pass this. That's okay. Some levels, some steps you're going to pass like so fast and think, wow, that was way too easy. Let's go to the next one. And then the next one you may get stuck on for way longer than you've expected. And that's okay. This is also when you start working with your spirit guides, or just like the universe or whatever, this is also a great way for them to teach you lessons, and for you to recognize, oh, this is a lesson from my spirit guides. So anyways, there's just a lot of stuff there. But at the end of the day, journaling is a very, very, very important for your emotional and mental health. And if there's anything that you do that you take away from me, just the one thing, it's to talk to your emotions and thoughts. Journaling is the best way to talk to them. And on that note, I will let you go, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, an awesome week. Let me know how you guys are doing emotionally, mentally. Do a quick little check-in with me in the comments below. And if there's anything else you want to learn about, and especially in regards to self-therapy, just let me know. Find a way to get in contact with me if you are not comfortable leaving comments, and we will go from there. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. Bye.